Hello there, Q.u.A.n.IQ here. So I've been gone for like 2 weeks because I was moving and dying. I had to go to the freaking hospital and I got a job. So things progressing. Um, I had an ultrasound the other day. Everybody says I don't even look pregnant, so it's whatever. But little baby all grown up. I never know what to look at in these things. I mean, I assume that's the baby's head, and that now that I look at it, I think these are all the baby's head. I don't know why they gave me the same picture, but I'm not the doctor. I have a gender reveal party coming up on the 19th. I'm so excited. I got the little envelope here saying boy or girl. You know what's crazy? You try to hold it up like to the light, and it's not one of those things. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool. Only like 1 or 2 people will know before me and everybody else, but it's cool. Patient. I just hit 5 months the other day, and I still have morning sickness, and it's driving me nuts. It comes and goes, and sometimes when it comes, it hits me hard, kicks me in the balls, rolls me around on the floor, and I'm just like dying, like, okay. And I'm thinking, for people that like have morning sickness when they're pregnant, and then after they have a baby, they're like, oh, I want more kids. And I'm like, why? How can you? I mean, I see the gist of why, because you have someone that loves you unconditionally for about like 5 years till they start liking other people and interacting with other people more often. But yeah, I mentioned this in my last pregnancy update little thing, but my uterus is like divided by a wall. It's like split in two, so half of me is pregnant and the other half isn't, basically, and I can miscarry and I can go into early labor. And what's crazy is the one time when I went to the doctor, I said, when can you stop miscarrying? And they said basically never. So that's something to think about. And I've convinced myself that either me or the baby or both of us is not going to make it, and my therapist is trying to talk me out of that, but it's not working. So yeah, I feel like I'm not as excited as I should be, because I feel like, what if I miscarry? What if I go into labor early and the baby doesn't make it? Or what if I go to full term and they said if the baby's like breached, they'll have to do a C-section if it doesn't have enough room to turn around? And there's just so many things going on in my head. I feel like I'll believe it when I'm alive and the baby's alive in my arms, I mean, I'm still obviously gonna get stuff right after the gender reveal. Actually, I'm gonna like get a crib and some clothes and cute little baby things. I have like a couple of things that my cousin was going through her stuff, because I helped her move the other day. And she gave me like bottles and like stuff that her daughter can't use anymore because she's 2. So yeah, this morning sickness thing is just, like I mentioned, I got a job, and I know I think it was my last video, or no, one of my videos, I said something about having a job and my anxiety, and it gets to me. But the thing was, like, sitting here knowing that I'm about to have a baby, not making any money whatsoever towards my baby, and not having any money for myself, that was driving me nuts, like insane. I was losing my mind. But I feel a little bit calm now. But now I'm convinced they're gonna fire me, because after I got hired, then the guy was like, "Oh, do you have any kids?" I was like, "Not yet, but I'm with child currently." And he's like, "Oh, how far along are you?" I'm like, 5 months. And then the last day that I worked the other day, I was dying because I might actually have this thing called vertigo, where it's like extreme motion sickness, and it's like 10 times worse with pregnancy, I've noticed. So that's fun. And then I was also having morning sickness. And when I like got out of bed that morning, I was kind of dizzy, but I was like, it'll pass, it'll go away, fingers crossed. And then I did throw up, so I was like, morning sickness. And then when I went to work, I was like dying, like drinking water, like standing in one spot, trying not to move. But like, you're at work, you gotta hustle and bustle. I'm in the fast food industry, so like you gotta move quickly. But yeah, after me dying for a little while, they were like, you should go home early. So now I'm convinced that like when I go in on Monday, they're gonna be like, actually, we changed our mind, you're fired. And I already spent like half my money, so there goes money down the drain even more. But trying not to stress out, trying to relax, because I don't need any stress right now. And yeah, but that was it. Quick little update. Well, I've been gone for like 2 weeks. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you later. Bye.